Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to MCubed. I am your host, Harris, and today we are back with another Ticket or Skip It, this time over the new film, Barbarian. Holy shit, this is a good movie. Now, in a Ticket or Skip It, we go over 4 questions and decide whether a film is worth you going to go spend your money on in a movie theater or clicking that on your couch. So, let's get into it.
This is perfectly natural.
So, question 1, was this film fulfilling? Was Barbarian fulfilling? This is the most fulfilling film I've seen in a movie theater since Top Gun, which was the most fulfilling film I think I've seen in a movie theater. Barbarian did a really good job in presenting itself with this trailer, which is very bare bones. It doesn't give away much, and you learn so much from just the little bits and pieces of world building and lore that they give you in this movie. By the end of it, you are very, very fulfilled. Now, that brings us into question number 2. Were the characters' arcs within this film fulfilling? Now, the character of Tess, played by Georgina Campbell, was her arc fulfilling? Yes, 100%. Maybe one of the most fulfilling arcs of any character that I have seen on a film screen this year. It's a little bit goofy at times, but not in a way that it takes away from anything. Now, that brings me into Bill Skarsgård's character, Keith. Now, his arc would maybe not be as fulfilling as maybe Georgina Campbell's character, but yeah, it's fulfilling. Don't you worry at all. There are really only maybe 7 or 8 actors in general in the whole film, including some voiceovers, but really 3 main actors, which are Georgina Campbell, Bill Skarsgård, and Justin Long, who we'll get to in just a second. But damn, do they give Bill Skarsgård a good little role. You expect him to be creepy, and he does it well by also leveling it back, but bringing just enough of that ominous kind of creepy. I mean, you know, the guy plays Pennywise. He does ominous just perfectly. Now, that brings us to Justin Long's character, AJ. I love Justin Long, and Justin Long as a little sleazebag, as a douchey kind of guy from Hollywood that's going out to Michigan. I didn't expect it, and they didn't really give you that in the trailer. That's more than the trailer will even give you there. That's all I can leave it at, because his arc is very, 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 very fulfilling. And it does add that little funniness, but never takes away from anything. It's still suspenseful thriller horror. It's so well done. Now, that brings us into our third question. Did I personally like this film? Does it sound like I like this film? I said it's the most fulfilling film I've seen in a movie theater since Top Gun. I think it is probably the 2nd or 3rd or the 4th best film that we've gotten this year. Yeah, I really, really loved this film. It's original. It's not what you expect it to be. I didn't know exactly what to expect it to be going into it, but it was not what I expected it to be or even what I could have imagined it to be. And I think I loved it that much more. So watch this video, watch the trailer, and leave it at just that. Do not watch anything else about this Barbarian film before you go watch it. Is the film itself worth watching? Once again, I believe I've kind of answered that question a little prematurely. Yeah, it's worth watching. I would not bring your family to it. I wouldn't even bring a date to it. Maybe bring a date to it if y'all both like some horror thriller things, but it's a little weird in some parts. Make sure y'all been dating for a little while. But besides that, go with a couple buddies. Bring your girlfriends out. Do something like that. So, should you get a ticket? Should you skip it? Or should you get a ticket with a bit of trepidation? Well, I mean, there should be some trepidation probably after this movie, but there's no trepidation about a frickin' ticket. You need to go see this as quickly as possible in a movie theater, because I know a bunch of movies are about to start coming right back into theaters. Go see Barbarian, because it is worth it. 100% worth it. You know what else is worth it? Jamming out in a way that makes you feel like you are part of the music. And what's a better way to do that than with a Wooter?
Wooters are a haptic feedback sound listening device, and these things are the coolest thing in the world. This thing jams along with you to your music, gives you your own personal bass within your own body, essentially uses your body as a subwoofer. I don't know if that's the correct science or anything, but that's what it feels like. And I love these things. It makes movies, music, and video games just infinitely more fun. This is the coolest thing in the world with movies.
Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come see us in the next Ticket or Skip It and watch another MCubed here, or here, wherever they are, everywhere.